Hello and welcome back to week 3. This week's mindfulness technique is going to be the power of the mind. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand how visualization and mental imagery can positively impact stress reduction and emotional regulation. Explain the connection between guided imagery, mindfulness, and the brain's ability to shift from stress to relaxation. Practice 2 mindfulness exercises, which are happy place visualization and mindful sound control, and apply these techniques before and after stressful moments to focus and maintain composure and control. So let's review the mindfulness techniques we have learned so far. We have learned mindful speaking, which is pausing before speaking, taking a deep breath before responding, being aware of tone and words, using calm and measured language, listening actively and fully engaging with the speaker before responding, and regulating our emotions and identifying and managing stress-related emotional reactions. We also learned about mindful breathing and a technique called box or tactical breathing, where you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds. And you can do this over 5 to 10 minutes, and it's used to maintain focus under pressure. So this week's mindfulness technique is the power of the mind, mental imagery, and sound control. Visualization involves focusing on vivid mental images of a calming place, often incorporating sensory details like sights, sounds, smells, and textures. This practice stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, or the brake pedal, which is responsible for the rest and digest response, as we talked about last week, thus counteracting the fight, flight, or freeze response, which is triggered by stress. Sound control involves thinking of a song in your mind, focusing on the song intently, and turning the internal volume of the song up and down, which also stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system and can initiate relaxation. Studies have shown that guided imagery can effectively reduce stress and anxiety and even improve sleep quality. Mental imagery could help reduce anxiety and depression and be used to manage pain, improve emotional well-being, enhance cognitive function, and focus. So for the power of the mind, happy place visualization, you're going to find a safe space to do this. You're going to close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. And you're going to begin by focusing on the room you're in. Can you visualize that room in your mind? Can you picture the walls and the floor? What do you see, feel, and smell? Can you hear anything? Now that you have that picture in your mind of where you are, try to imagine yourself somewhere you love being. Maybe it's by the ocean, or you're on top of a mountain, or in a serene forest. Notice those details. What colors do you see? What sounds can you hear? What can you feel? Stay in this moment for a few deep breaths before returning to awareness. For the power of the mind, mindful sound control technique, again, you're going to choose a safe space to do this. You're going to close your eyes and take several slow, deep breaths. Pick a familiar favorite song and play it in your mind at normal volume. As you're playing it in your mind, slowly turn it up or make it louder in your mind. And then you can go ahead and turn it down or make it softer until it fades away. How did you feel when you were doing that? Were you able to keep your concentration? Were you having any intrusive thoughts? You can use the power of the mind, happy place visualization, and mindful sound control on duty during moments of high stress or emotional intensity when it is safe to do so, to refocus after an intense call or encounter, and to mentally prepare for a challenging situation. The power of the mind technique enhances focus and emotional regulation, and it can help you shift attention away from intrusive thoughts or stress. I encourage you to practice any and all of the mindfulness techniques we have talked about on a daily basis if you can, and as you can safely. This week's challenge is to try happy place visualization or mindful sound control for at least 1 minute a day before the next session. Next week's video is going to be the attitude of gratitude. Thank you so much for participating this week, and I will see you next week.